New tonight, Rochester Public Schools is working to address two safety issues, capturing the concern of community members. KIMT News 3's Anthony Monzon has the latest information from the district and joins us live tonight. Anthony?
Well, Katie, the first of those concerns is the ever-evolving challenge of keeping COVID out of classrooms, underscored by the recent decision to move the entire sixth grade class at John Adams Middle School to distance learning for the next 2 weeks. But at tonight's Rochester Public School Board meeting, we heard about an entirely different safety concern that has the attention of district leaders.
The schoolyard is completely taken over with violence. Girls being dragged by their hair, punched in the face, kicked in the gut. Garbage cans are being thrown down the stairwell at children.
An RPS parent sharing a nightmare come to life for her John Adams Middle School student.
My 13-year-old boy came home yesterday and cried. He asked to speak with a therapist. Who's going to pay for that?
Rochester Public School leaders say they're working to address situations like these amid an increase in fighting at some of the district's secondary schools and small but significant groups of middle and high schoolers regularly defying adult authority. Interim Superintendent Dr. Kent Packel shares incidents have ranged from refusal to go to class to verbal abuse of staff, with some involving a physical aspect.
This is a problem that is not unique to Rochester. It's something that school districts all across the state and the nation are seeing, as candidly some students are struggling to return to in-person learning. But it's significant enough in our secondary schools that we have been working for the past 6 weeks with our principals at the middle and high school level quite intensively, and school district staff, to put in place a strategy that is intended to both immediately and over time respond to these issues.
The episodes have led Dr. Packel to draft a 6-point plan to curb the behavior of defiant students, defining the issues staff encounter and actionable steps they could take. RPS will also conduct focus groups with disciplined students, hire targeted staff to address the issue, and launch a working group examining restorative justice practices the district could adopt.
We're going to do very clear thematic analysis so that we can pull out the critical insights from those perspectives from both student and staff.
On the coronavirus front, RPS faces a familiar but growing challenge. Last week, 133 new cases were reported across the district, a significant jump from the 75 identified between November 1st and 7th.
We're seeing an increase in our cases, but I think that's relative to what you're seeing across the state of Minnesota.
And key to stopping the spread going forward will be the nearly $39 million the district has been granted by the federal government to combat COVID in classrooms. So far, the district has spent about $10.8 million of those funds and plans to spend the rest within 4 general categories, including COVID mitigation and student supports. Live in Rochester, Anthony Monzon, KIMT News 3.
Thanks, Anthony. In the near future, RPS will spend $650,000 to buy 1,000 HEPA air purifying systems and filter replacements.